I'm Dr. Maryam Zulfiqar, Mrcog-1 mentor at MedExam Expert, and I welcome you all in today's webinar. The topic of today's webinar is very interesting, and it is Mrcog-1 and FCPS-1 together. So I'm seeing here that almost 10 to 12 participants have joined us. So can you please tell us that how many of you are preparing for Mrcog-1 and how many of you are preparing for FCPS-1? I can see here the participants. It's Anam, Aksa Khan, Dr. Rehana, Fatima, Dr. Saman, and Umaima, Natalia, Maryam Afzal. So there are some of the answers in the comment box, and Aksa Khan is saying Mrcog-1, iPhone is saying Mrcog-1, and Anam is saying Mrcog-1, Dr. Saman FCPS-1, Umaima Shah is saying past FCPS-1, preparing for Mrcog-1. Okay, congratulations, Dr. Umaima. And Dr. Hima is saying Mrcog-1. Okay, that's very good. And for which attempt you guys are planning to take Mrcog-1? Like we are having time of around 3 to 4 months in July attempt. So if you are going for July attempt, please comment yes in the comment box. Okay, Aksa Khan is saying Mrcog July. Okay, another candidate said July, and Maryam Afzal is saying past FCPS-1. Okay, congratulations, Maryam. And if you are planning to take Mrcog-1, then it's very good. And Umaima Shah is saying January 2024. Okay. January 2024. That's very good. Okay, what do you guys think that which one is more beneficial, like FCPS-1 and Mrcog-1? And what do you know about these exams, both of these exams? Basically, we have designed this topic for all of you today because I'm having a lot of queries regarding both of the exams for FCPS-1 and Mrcog-1. So what do you think that which one is more you can say which one can give you more benefits, and why are you taking to opt both of these exams? Who will answer this question? Any one of you, any of the participants here can please tell me. Please switch on your microphone and then tell me.
Hi, this is Dr. Mehek.
Okay, Dr. Mehek.
Okay. How are you, Dr. Maryam?
Yeah, I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. What about you?
Good. So let me tell you that it depends upon your personal choice. Actually, I have done FCPS Part 1 2 years back, and then my choice of living, like staying in Pakistan, then changed. That's why I'm going to opt Mrcog. If a person is staying in Pakistan, then FCPS is fine. But in the long run, if someone wants to opt the further training from UK, then Mrcog is a beneficial, because they can, after FCPS, they can continue their training and they can go to UK with this Mrcog Part 1 with 4-year training and Mrcog Part 2, as far as I know. This is another way to get the GMC registration. One is PLAB 1, which I have already done. I have GMC registration as well. And
that's very good.
If someone wants to opt their career and further training from UK, just to make the CV better and to get more and more exposure, as you know, it's that foreign country degree definitely has a beneficial effect on the CV and the career, then I think you can go for the Mrcog-1.
Yes, very, very true. Dr. Mehek has elaborated the description of both the exam very well. So good luck to you, Dr. Mehek. And if you are planning to pursue your career abroad, I wish you very good luck. And any other person who want to speak a little bit on both of these exams? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with all of you, and you have to tell me whether it is visible to you or not so that we may start our today's webinar. So now, is it visible? Please tell me, is it visible or not? Yes, okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. So I have introduced myself already. I'm Dr. Maryam Zulfiqar, Mrcog-1 mentor at MedExam Expert. And we have designed this webinar for our lovely aspirants. And the topic of today's webinar is Mrcog-1 and FCPS-1 together. And you can see from the topic that there is a question mark on how we can do FCPS-1 and Mrcog-1 together. So it is the webinar which is designed for you people to answer all how and what of these exams. Okay, so in this webinar, basically we will cover all how and what of the exam. We will discuss about eligibility of the exam. We will discuss about requirements of the exam. We will discuss about preparation sources, exam centers, and exam fee. And let me tell you one more thing. We will be having a live question answer session, and at the end of the slide, when I complete the one slide or the two slide, if you have any query in your mind, you can please ask me whether in the comment box or whether you can switch on your microphone and you can ask away. So let's start. So basically, I'm going to tell you about both of these exams. What is Mrcog-1 and FCPS-1? What are these exams? So answer to this is your training of teaching hospital would be counted for both of these exams, and with one training, you can get both degrees together. So basically, this is the answer of today's webinar topic. Mrcog, I am going to explain you what is Mrcog-1. Mrcog is membership of Royal College of Obstetrician and Gynecologists. Okay, so it is basically a membership exam. It is basically a post-graduation exam. And it is consists of further three parts, Mrcog-1, 2, and 3. And FCPS, we all know that it is a fellowship exam and it is conducted by CPSP in Pakistan. And you have to give this exam right after your house job. And for Mrcog-1, the basic rule applies, and you must be having your primary medical qualification, because when you visit RCOG website, you can easily see there the thing which they are requiring from you is the primary medical qualification. And most of the students get confused that what is it? It is your basic medical degree. Okay, and if you submit your expression of interest and eligibility with your primary medical qualification, then you must be eligible for taking the exam. So for FCPS-1, I will also tell you some of the details of this exam, but our main topic of interest is Mrcog-1. As being a mentor of Mrcog-1, I will tell you all the pros and cons of this exam. So regarding training, your training of only teaching hospital training would be counted for both of these exams. If you are a resident gynecologist and you are about to end your residency, and if you are in two or 3 years of residency, then it is a benefit for you that your training for FCPS would be counted for Mrcog, and you don't have to worry about the training for appearing in Mrcog-3, because we all know that for Mrcog-3 we need 4 years training in Obs Gynae to complete this membership exam. So you can take any of both of the exam at any time right after your graduation from medical school. FCPS-1 is fellowship exam, and the syllabus of exam is somewhat different from Mrcog-1, because a lot of students ask me about that the syllabus is the same for both the exam. No, it's not the same. There are some of the difference in both the exam, because in FCPS-1, to all those aspirants who have done with FCPS-1, they might be knowing that what you have to read in the FCPS-1 exam. And for MRCOG1, as this is our main topic of interest, so I'm going to tell you about the preparation and study material for MRCOG1. But let me tell you, the syllabus of both the exam is not the same. If the person is thinking that both exam will be covered by preparing only the few books which will cover the content of both the exam, it is totally wrong. Those person who are guiding you like this, it is not a wise idea to take guidance from that person, because it is not true. Both of the exams are on different format. FCPS is recognized in Pakistan, but your training in the field will surely give you an edge for excelling your career abroad. I have mentioned this point earlier, as your FCPS training would be counted for appearing in MRCOG 3. So it is better to have both the exams. If you are planning to pursue your career abroad, then you must be having double degree, and you must be having double courses with you, like FCPS-1 and MRCOG-1. A wise suggestion is to go for both exam at a time. Like if a person is doing his or her residency in Gynae, then it is wise idea to take MRCOG together if he or she is planning to pursue his career abroad. And if he or she is not like planning to pursue career abroad, then it is also wise to take MRCOG together, because it boosts up your CV. Always try taking some course for all the exam from a credible source like MedExam Expert. It is a very, you can say, important point to discuss, because some of the aspirants think that they can prepare by their own. It is a good thing, because it varies from people to people. Some of the students can prepare by their own. It is a very good thing. I'm not saying this that you must always take course from any of the credible source, but with proper guidance and proper study material, it is a wise suggestion to take proper guidance from any of the credible source. And definitely MedExam Expert is one of the best choice. MedExam Expert is also offering courses for FCPS-1, so the course coordinator can help you in enrollment. Anam and Asma, if FCPS-1 coordinator is present in today's webinar, please introduce yourself to the students, so that any of the student who is who wants to take our FCPS-1 course can get easily enrolled.
Yes, Dr. Maryam, they're available and they'll be guiding.
Okay, I think okay, you all can check the comment box for the course of FCPS-1, and the course coordinator of FCPS-1 will help you in getting registered in our course. So this was all about both exams, FCPS-1 and MRCOG-1. So now let's talk about MRCOG, because our main topic of interest is MRCOG. And I have told you MRCOG is membership of Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology. MRCOG is a qualification that is used as a benchmark to test your clinical competence in the specialty of obstetric and gynecology. It is a globally recognized qualification. So there comes a question, in which of the countries MRCOG is recognized. So I'm going to tell you it is a globally recognized qualification. And with having all the 3 parts completed and 3 parts passed, you can easily register in any of the medical council of any of the country. But only passing the 2 parts or the 1 part, because there are also some of the queries regarding passing only part 1 and part 2, that can I register in the GMC, can I register with the IMC, can I register with the Australian Medical Council. So it is not like that. You must be having all the 3 parts completed for getting registered in any of the medical council. Okay, MRCOG is a post-grad exam, and you can go to the UK after clearing all 3 parts of the exam. And if you are taking PLAB route and only 1 and 2 parts of MRCOG, then you can start job in UK at ST3 level, which is beginner post in Ops Gynae. So I think this is a very good answer for all of those students who asked me this thing, that if we clear only part 1 and part 2, can we go to the UK? Yes, you can go to UK, but you would register with the GMC on the basis of PLAB 1 and PLAB 2. If you are have clear with both parts of PLAB, then you can be a GMC registered and you can continue your career in Ops Gynae if you are having MRCOG 1 and MRCOG 2 together. So it is basically a plus point in your CV if you really want to secure a job in Ops Gynae department. MRCOG has its own worth, although it is additional point in your CV, but it can help you in securing a job, not even in Pakistan, but in Europe as well. So those doctors who are planning to pursue their career in Ops Gynae in UK and any of the other European country, so it is a wise idea to have MRCOG 1 and MRCOG 2, and meanwhile they get registered with the medical council, they can apply in their field of interest, which is Ops Gynae. So basically, MRCOG gives you an additional point. It gives you a boost in your CV to secure a job abroad in Ops Gynae. Now, there comes a question regarding how to book the exam, what is eligibility, what is expression of interest, and when will booking window will open, and what is RCOG account. So these are some of the very basic questions which we used to encounter in our daily routine, and our inbox are full of these questions. So I'm going to tell you these questions one by one, and if you have any confusion and any query in your mind regarding these questions, you can please ask me. First of all, I'm going to tell you that what is eligibility. I have told you that for appearing in this exam, you must be having your primary medical qualification. If you visit RCOG website, you can easily see there that basically they want your RCOG account. First, what you have to do is by logging into RCOG website, you have to make RCOG account, and then you will be provided with a college number. It is around 6 or 7 digit number, and you will be, when you are allocated with the college number, then all your proceedings will be done upon that number. And once you are provided with the college number, then you are having a RCOG account, and then you can submit your eligibility form, your expression of interest. And when both of these things done, when the booking window will open, you will automatically get an email from RCOG that booking window is now open, and now you can book your slot for the exam. Now the other question comes regarding what is eligibility and what is expression of interest, because most of the students ask that, ma'am, how can we know that this form is the expression of interest or this is the eligibility? Now I'm going to show you 2 of the screenshots of the form. And the first form, which is on the left, you can see it is the eligibility application form by the RCOG. You can easily download it from the RCOG website. And this form is eligibility form. And this is requiring your RCOG college account number. There are some of the personal details like your biodata, your name, your father name, your gender, and your date of birth. And then you are seeing in section 2, you have to fill your medical qualification, your registration country, and your medical registration number. So this is another thing which is confusing a lot of students, like what is medical registration number? It is basically your PMDC number. And if you are registered for more than one medical council, like most of the students are registered with PMDC along with GMC, along with IMC, along with Australian Medical Council, then you have to write all of the medical council registration number in that column. So is it clear to you? Because this is the most frequently asked question regarding eligibility application form by a lot of aspirants. So then it is your primary medical qualification, university of your primary medical degree. So these are some of the basic details which you have to fill in eligibility application form. Now comes to another screenshot. You are seeing it, expression of interest for MRCOG part 1. So you can see here in the first line, you have RCOG college account number. This is the same number which I was talking about, that when you are going to make an account on the RCOG website, you will be allocated with a college number, which is 6 or 7 digit number. I'm not sure about at the moment, but I think it is a 6 or 7 digit number. And you have to put that number in this column. And after that, it is requiring your email ID, your first name, your surname, and then you have to submit. Whenever you are going to submit the expression of interest, then you can easily apply for eligibility. And there is a specific deadline for both of these. If you are planning to take January 2024 attempt, because for July, all the deadlines has been closed. And on 27th of April, booking window is going to open for July for 2023 exam. But for those aspirants who are going to take the January 2024 attempt, you have to keep an eye on RCOG website for the deadlines for the eligibility and for the expression of interest, because if you miss these deadlines, there may be a trouble in booking the exam, because if you haven't submitted the expression of interest and eligibility form, then you may face a trouble for booking your exam slot. Now there comes the question, how to fill eligibility form. I have described in the previous slide, but let me tell you with the more explanation. Candidates must be eligible and have submitted an expression of interest within the required deadline for each exam. So here is the answer for question like how to fill eligibility form. And candidates must be eligible. Now here comes the question that who is eligible? Like RCOG has said, candidate must be eligible. So I have already told you that who must be eligible for this exam, who is having his or her primary medical qualification. Okay, if you have primary medical qualification, you can easily take this exam and have submitted an expression of interest within the required deadline. Most of the time, what happened, students do what is they submit expression of interest after the deadline has been passed, and they used to like inbox or DM us like, ma'am, I have submitted the expression of interest, but no response from the RCOG. You have to check for the deadline. If you have submitted your expression of interest and eligibility within the required deadline, I'm sure that you will get a response email from the RCOG for booking of your exam. And some of the times what happens is you have submitted both of these things within the required deadline, but you won't get an email from the RCOG. So answer to this question is that there is no hard and fast rule from the RCOG that you will surely get an email. But the thing is, whenever the booking window is going to open, you will surely get an email for booking your exam. Because RCOG is very particular about this thing, and it is very unpredictable. Some of the candidates get an email, but some of the candidates won't get an acknowledgement email for expression of interest and eligibility. But the thing is, whenever the booking window is open, like for July exam, which is going to open on 27th of April, you will surely get booking confirmation from the RCOG if you have submitted your expression of interest and your eligibility within the required deadline. A completion of an expression of interest form doesn't guarantee a place on the next exam. Eligible candidates who have submitted an expression of interest will have an opportunity to book a exam on the book a place on the exam when the booking window opens. Okay, so if you think that if you have submitted expression of interest, it doesn't guarantee a place on the next exam. Eligible candidates who have submitted an expression of interest will have an opportunity to book a place on the exam. If you have an if you have lacking any of the thing, like your primary medical qualification is not authentic, and it's not like RCOG is not able to verify it, then there must be some trouble in booking of your exam. It is the candidate's responsibility to ensure that their college account number and email address provided in this form are correct and match their personal RCOG account information. If any of the details provided in this form do not meet this requirement, you will not be eligible to book a place on the next exam. So you should be very particular about filling all the details, and your college account number and your email address must be correct in all of the forms, because your all coordination with the RCOG will be done on your email address you provide. So it is wise to get like you should fill your form very very carefully, because your RCOG and your email ID is the please turn off your microphone. Okay, so these details must be correct, and you should fill your form very carefully. Once a candidate has submitted the form, they will be presented with a confirmation screen on the internet browser. We recommend candidates to take a screenshot of the confirmation screen for their records. Please note, an email confirmation will not be sent upon form submission. Okay, this is the thing, because a lot of students ask that I have submitted both of the things, but I haven't received any of the email from the RCOG. So these are all the guidelines which I have took from the RCOG website. And they are saying that once a candidate has submitted the form, they will be presented with a confirmation screen on the internet browser. What you have to do is you have to take a screenshot of this confirmation for your record, because an email confirmation will not be sent upon form submission. Eligible candidates who have successfully submitted an expression of interest form will receive an email on the opening of the application window with instructions on how to book an exam place at available Pearson VUE test centers. So this is very commonly asked question, and a lot of aspirants face difficulty while booking exam. So you don't have to worry about this thing, because all our team, like our mentors and our coordination team, all are here to help you for booking your exam. If you experience any difficulty for booking your exam, you can easily contact us. And I must advise all of you that you must be having your card, like your bank account card. It must be having international transaction. You can easily call your bank and you can active your international transaction a day before booking window open. So it might help you in like in your payment method. Okay, so this is the only thing which you have to be very careful about. All rest of the things will be happen very smoothly. But still, if you experience any of the problem for booking your exam, you can easily contact MedExam team, and we are all available to help you 24/7. So don't worry about it. So next question is regarding exam fee. So basically, the fee structure is vary country to country, and for United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland, it is 523 British pounds. And you have to check, because RCOG has categorized the countries in bands, like band A, band B, and band C. So for band A countries, it is 631 pounds, band B, it is 544 pounds, and for band C, it is 434 pounds. What you have to do is you have to check in which band your country falls. And for Pakistan, I'm going to tell you it is band B. So you have to make a payment of 544 British pounds when you're going to book your exam. For rest of the countries, you can visit RCOG website for checking in which country, in which band your country falls. So yeah, this is a very interesting thing in today's webinar. Make sure of your presence till end of webinar, as there is a surprise for all of you at the end. Can you guess that what it can be and what is the surprise? What do you guys think that what it should be? Okay, Fatma has sent details of number, and okay, good, Fatma. Okay. So anyone who can tell me that what can be the surprise? Okay, we will announce it at the end of the webinar. And so there are some of, okay, discount will be given at the end of the session, I guess. Okay. And Akib Yusufzai is saying free demo class maybe. Okay, let's see what it is, and make sure of your presence till end, so that you may be aware that what actually is the surprise. So now let's talk about the syllabus to be covered for Mrcog-1. So basically, when you visit RCOG website, there is not a proper syllabus given for this exam. What MedExam has done for you, we have easily like compiled all of the syllabus from which questions come in the real exam. So you can see here that there are 14 modules which you have to cover for appearing in this exam. Okay, Let's start. What are these modules? These are anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, biophysics, endocrinology, microbiology, pharmacology, pathology, genetics, immunology, embryology, clinical management, data interpretation, and biostatistics. So these are total 14 modules which you have to cover for appearing in Mrcog 1. Now there comes a question about preparation sources. So these are basically the books which you must be having for the initial start of your preparation. And these are Oxford Revision Notes and Essential Revision Guide. These both are theory books, and you have to start from these books, and you can read any of the two books, because both of them are theory books. And for Mrcog 1, you have to read only one theory book. Okay, you have to cover all your syllabus from any of these two books. Both of the books are very good. It is totally up to you whichever book you are going to opt, because both of the books are very good. But the thing is, a little bit difference in these books is that Oxford Revision Notes is very old book, and for Essential Revision Guide, it helps the student in understanding topic very faster, because it is with a lot of diagrams, flow sheets, tables, so you can easily understand the topic with the help of these. So still, it is your choice, whatever book you opt. Both of the books are very good to retain theory. Now, another book is Andrew Caesar, which is SPS 400. And it is a multiple choice book, and there must be 400 MCQs, and it is a very good book to go through. Then SBS by Ankush Roth and Get Through SBS. These all are SBS book. After theory book, you have to go through these books. But there comes another question that if there is a person who is not a bookish person, and who avoid reading books, then there is a better choice to take a course from a credible source. I have already told you this thing. If you are not a bookish person, then it is advisable, because for Mrcog 1, there are a lot of books. There are around 10 to 12 books to cover for Mrcog 1. But if you are not a bookish person, then it is advisable for having you a course which can cover all of the syllabus and all of the modules and all of your SPAs, your recalls, each and everything. So MedExam Expert course is a better choice for this, and we are offering regular and progressive course for Mrcog 1. And in our course, there are 3 phases, and I'm going to tell you each phase one by one. For phase 1, it is pre-course schedule. It is basically a self-study with mentors in the group for all modules. What happened when you registered with our course? Then you will be entered in the study room, and it is basically a self-study with your mentors. First, you have to study yourself, and then if you have any question in your mind and any difficulty regarding any of the topic, you can easily discuss the things which making you confused. You can easily discuss the thing with your mentors. You will be given all recorded lectures. You will be given PDF files of all the modules, and in the study room, you will be given daily practicing question with the mentors. Then there is very interesting thing. If you are done with the one module, like if you are done with the anatomy, then there is a topic test of that module. Then you will be given the topic test of anatomy only. Okay, and then there comes a mock exam, and other thing is 24/7 technical support by our team. Now there comes a phase 2, and in phase 2 you will be having live session schedule, because our July course is in process, and live sessions are conducting with the proper schedule, and live sessions of all modules with senior mentors. Okay, and some of the students are worrying about that some of the day we miss the live session, but you don't have to worry about this thing, because you will be given with the live session recordings, and you will be given with the PDF files of all the modules, and study rooms for daily practicing questions, and updated topic test of all the modules. Okay, first of all, you will be given topic test of all modules in phase 1, and then phase 2, you all will be given with the updated topic test of all the modules for your better revision. Flashcards of all topics for quick revision. And other amazing thing about phase 2 is that you must be having biostatistic workshop in phase 2 by Dr. Desiree, because this is the very beautiful thing in this phase, as the biostatistic is the very challenging module in preparation of MRCOG-1. And to solve question of biostatistic is just like headache. So I think this is the best thing in phase 2. And with attending this workshop, you must be very competent enough in solving all the question of biostatistics, because this is the module I have told you, this is the very challenging module, this is the difficult one, and a lot of students face difficulty while solving questions of the biostatistics. So with the help of this workshop, it would be easy for you to solve all the question of biostatistics. And then there comes mock exam and support till exam day and 24/7 technical support. Now there comes phase 3. And for phase 3, there is module wise focused revision and discussion of all important exam like questions, daily discussion with mentors, booster mock exam, support till exam day, and 24/7 technical support. So these are the parts of our course, like these are the phases of our course, like how we go with the course and how the students which are enrolled in our course, how they are prepared in our course. So there are basically 3 phases which I have explained. And now there comes frequently asked question by a lot of aspirants, as this webinar is designed solely for this purpose, because I'm having queries regarding these things, like all frequently asked questions like when should I take the exam, when I should start preparation, and how much time is required to prepare for exam. Do I need guidance from experts to clear the exam? So these are basically FAQs which are asked by a lot of aspirants who are going to take MRCOG-1. So we will discuss all of these questions one by one. And so let's start now. What steps you should take? Visit the official website of RCOG. Get information about exam schedule and deadlines, fees, and centers. So first you have to do is visit the official RCOG website, Royal College of Obstetrician and Gynecologist website, and then get information about exam schedule and deadlines and fees and centers. Let me tell you one more thing, that in 2023, there is only July attempt for MRCOG-1. Last year, there was some September attempt too, but in this year, RCOG has announced that there would be no September attempt. So those candidates who were planning to take MRCOG-1 after July, they can give the exam on January 2024. So there is no September exam this year. And take help from med exam team if you are facing any difficulty, any of the thing regarding eligibility, regarding expression of interest, regarding booking, you can take help from us. Get information about books and SBA sources. This is a very good thing. With proper guidance and proper syllabus and proper preparation sources, you can easily ace this exam. Get the information about the syllabus of MRCOG-1. I have shown you in the previous slide that what is the syllabus of MRCOG. Distribution of question in both papers. Know from where to take help. Okay, so there comes another question regarding preparation time. A time period of around 4 to 6 months should be ideally given to prepare for part 1 exam. Source of preparation should always be a proper course for any from any recognized platform, and med exam expert is definitely the best choice. So this is the basically asked question, that how much time is required to prepare for this exam. So I have told you, if you have time of around 4 to 6 months, then it is ideal to take this exam. And another thing about this is that if you are working and you are having around 5 to 6 months time period, then you can easily ace this exam. And if you are not working, then around 3 to 4 months time is ideal to take this exam. There is another thing, like some of the tips and tricks to solve the SBAs. So what you have to do is While reading theory book, most important statements can be highlighted and try to retain it. Don't waste your time on theory for more than one reading. What students do is they used to complain like, I'm not retaining the theory part. I have done it once, but I'm not retaining it. What should I do? Should I go for another read? No, it is not advisable to go for another read, because we all know that theory part is much comprehensive, and no one can retain it while like with the one reading. So what you have to do is uh, you should highlight or try to retain only the most important statements. Like if you are having you are reading any of the disease, you are going to read the topic of Crohn's disease and Addison's disease, what you have to do is please highlight the diagnostic test, symptoms, and the biochemical changes, what happen in these diseases. So in this way, you will easily retain the theory part. Theory part is not like that you have to retain each and every word and each and every full stop from first page to the last page. No, it is not like that, because it is not um, no one can retain such theory book. Select one SBA book and then solve it module wise. Best strategy is to do a chapter from a theory book and then solve SBAs from the question bank, med exam expert question bank. So this is the very good thing. I myself did this, and this is amazing, because whenever you are done with any of the module, whether it is anatomy, whether it is physiology, any of the module, what you have to do is whenever you are completing with the theory book, then go for the SBAs of that module. You are done with the theory, it's very good. Then for your self evaluation, you must go for your from the SBAs pool, and the med exam question bank is a very best choice for solving and retaining the SBAs. Don't rely on only one SBA book. At least practice 3 to 4 SBA books for 100% preparation. But being registered with med exam course, then it won't make you worry to buy a bundle of books. I have told you that there are around 10 to 12 SPA books for Mrcog-1 only. But with our course, you won't be having any hustle and any of the worry to think about that. I have not covered this book yet, and all of the rest of the students are doing this book and that book. Because for med exam course content, we have covered all of the SPAs from every other book which is present in the market. Med exam SPAs are piled up from multiple sources of SPAs. Recalls are must to do, but correct key is the thing to discuss. How can we get the how can we get key which is authentic? This is the mostly commonly shared query of the student. Most of the student knows that the paper of Mrcog-1 and Mrcog-2 comes from recalls. So this is the correct thing. I do agree with your statement that most of the paper, around 50 to 60% paper, come from recalls. But the thing is, recalls are not with the correct key. What student used to do, they used to cram the questions which is given in the recalls and the past papers. And what happened on the exam day? They failed their exam because the recalls they were cramming and cramming and cramming, the key is incorrect. Recalls are sure to do, it is a must thing to do, but let me tell you, their key is not correct. You have to make your own correct key with your own preparation. Okay, get your key correct while doing theory from a credible source, course, live session, or theory book. If you are taking a course, then you must get your key corrected with the course live session. You must make your notes when you are taking a live session. And if you are not taking any course, then from theory book, you have to get your key corrected. Recalls should then be revised repeatedly at least 4 to 5 times to have grip on these. Every module SPAs has different trick to solve these, that is cramming, highlighting important things, diagrams, and basic knowledge, etc. You have 150 minutes to solve 100 questions in each paper, and you should spend 1.5 minutes on every question. And some of the questions take even less than the specified time, because these are one answer question, and our mind quickly choose that if we are prepared enough. So I have told you, you will be having 150 minutes to solve 100 questions in each paper, and you should spend around 1 and 1.5 minutes on every question. But those aspirants who complain about the time management, our MOOCs will help them in managing time as well. Uh, Although it is a very sufficient time for solving 100 questions in 150 minutes, but still we are having a complaint from a lot of aspirants that we are having problem of time management. But the thing is, if you are having a complaint of this thing, you can easily register in our MOOCs, and this problem will be sorted out. Now, at the end, I would like to share my success story, as I have cleared Mrcog-1 in September 2022, alhamdulillah, with 92% aggregate. So I'm going to share my success journey with all of you so that it may help you in acing this exam very fast. So I started preparing in July 2022, and I started with Oxford Revision Notes. This was the time I was not knowing any ABC of this exam, but then I contacted MedExam expert, and I talked to Dr. Mahwish Mubashir for the first time, and she told me each and everything of this exam, and she told me about the modules and time management, time preparation thing, all the SBA sources. She's the very sweet person I have ever met, and she helped me a lot for understanding the things. So the thing which I used to do is I joined her free group. Like, she used to conduct activities in the free group of Mrcog-1 preparation, as I do. Like, I share questions in the group daily, and you have to answer these questions. I used to do these activities, and there is another very amazing thing which I do is the Telegram group of MedExam expert is very helpful. Dr. Mahwish used to share the polls there, and at the end of the day, when I was done with my schedule of the day, I used to answer all the polls shared in the Telegram group, and this thing helped me a lot, because whenever I answered wrong, the Dr. Mahwish was there to help me, that why did you answer this is not a correct answer, why did you mark this question. So this was the thing which encouraged me, and because at the start, when I was not knowing the ABC of the exam, I was not confident enough to take the September intake. I was planning to take January 2023, but with the confidence and with the encouragement, I booked my exam for September 2022. And at the end, when I was done with my all preparation, the thing I used to take was MedExam workshop. And I was literally amazed when I was sitting in the exam and solving questions. I used to see that around 80% paper was from the workshop which I attended for this exam. Just give me a minute. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so I was telling you that this was the thing which I used for my preparation booster and the med exam workshop, which was having 1,000 important exam questions. And it was a very beneficial thing for my exam, as I am telling you that I was literally amazed on the exam day when I saw that 80% paper was from that question, which I solved in the workshop. So this was all about my journey. And I have told you the books that I started with the Oxford Revision Notes. And I didn't go through with the Essential, but a lot of colleagues and a lot of friends which read Essential, they think that Essential is much better than Oxford. But for my choice and my strategy, I started with the Oxford, and I am very comfortable with that book. And for the SPAs, I have shared the SPA sources. And for recalls, 4 to 5 revisions are definite for passing this exam. But the thing is, for recalls, you must be having correct key. If your key is not correct, you are not going to ace this exam. I'm telling you this thing again and again. Now, yes, this was the surprise for all of you. And some person like told me about that there must be discount or any live or free live session. So it is basically a Ramadan discount, and happy Ramadan to all of you, as the Ramadan has started, and it is our Ramadan discount, which is 30% off. And for Mrcog-1 regular July 2023 course, Mrcog-1 progressive course for July 2023, and Mrcog-1 regular course for January 2024. So if any one of you is interested in getting registered with our course, you can easily contact our team. And Fatma has shared all of the details for contact. Yes, Fatma has shared again. So thank you, Fatma, for assistance. And now, if you have any question, now please ask. Any confusion in your mind? Happy Ramadan. Yes, Fatma, same to you. And remember me in your prayers. Okay. Yeah, there's another answer, maybe iftar party. We are also waiting for it, Anam. Maybe med exam expert give us a iftar party. Okay, is 3 months enough to prepare for Mrcog-1? Okay, Dr. Mehak, I have told you, if you are working, then 4 to 5 months or 5 to 6 months would be enough for acing this exam. And if you're not working, then around 3 to 4 months would be enough. Okay, now there is another query. Will medical officer experience in a teaching hospital count in Mrcog? Yes, Dr. Fatma Javed has questioned this. Yes, your experience would be count as a medical officer if you are working in a teaching hospital. Okay, Dr. Mehak is asking past Mrcog for MCQs. Yes, Dr. Mehak, you can also go for that option. It is also a good book to cover SPS. Okay, so thank you. This was all about today's webinar. And if you have any query in your mind, please speak up. And whether if you are not interested in speaking, you can also leave your message in the comment box. Minimum and maximum gap between Mrcog-1 and 2. It's totally up to you, as your Mrcog-1 is valid for 7 years. Are there some specific topics which we should study from essential? No, Dr. Mehak, I have told you both of the books are very good, and whether you go for Oxford, whether you go for like essential, you would be covering all of your syllabus. House job year counts in practice year? No, house job year is not counted in practice year. Okay, most students want to know how much time is required daily for preparation. Okay, that's a very good question. And let me tell you, the thing is, I have told you already, it's totally up to you whether if you are working and if you are not working. Then approximately 5 to 6 hours should be invested if you are working. And if you are not working, then 10 to 12 hours study is required. Okay, Fatma has explained, answered. Thank you, Fatma. So any other query? So still, if you guys have any query in your mind, please ask away so that we may end our today's webinar. How many times the syllabus should be revised? Okay, Dr. Mehak, I have told you at least 2 to 3 revisions must be given for acing this exam. After house job, can I clear MRCOG 1? Yes, Dr. Rifat, you can easily take this exam right after your house job, but you can clear. It depends on your preparation. How this degree gonna benefit us if we pursue our future in Pak? I have told you, Dr. Hafsa, it is an additional point in your degree, and it will boost your degree. Along with FCPS, you will be having MRCOG as well. So Oxford plus MRCOG plus recalls plus SBA enough. Yes, Dr. Mac, it would be enough if you are going like following this combination. She's asking retrospective experience count. I'm not sure about this, but I think so. It wouldn't be count. Okay. Asma from the team is present here. There any book of recalls? Yes, Dr. Umaima, recalls are available in market. I have told you, but the problem with that book is that key is not authentic. Okay, Fatma Javed, will medical officer job in a hospital benefit us? Dr. Fatma, it is totally up to the aspirant thinking, and I can't help you in telling this answer because it's totally up to you whether you would like to continue your career as a resident gynecologist or medical officer, but your training would be counted. So Anam and Asma, if you are present, please tell some of the details about our course. So after that, we may end the session. Okay, there is another message. I have not submitted my eligibility form, but I have sent my expression of interest. Will I be able to book a space by April 27th? No, you wouldn't be able to book your slot because you haven't sent an eligibility form. I have told you in the slide as well. I have you may have seen it because there is written on the RCOG website whether if you have submitted expression of interest but not have submitted eligibility, you won't be able to book your exam slot. Kindly guide about fee payment method and booking of seat. I have told you that you must be having international transaction activated on your card for the payment method, and then you would be able to book a seat. Still, if you face any difficulty, you can take help from med exam expert.
Hello, Dr. Maryam. Hello, everyone. And I'm from Team Med Exam Expert, and I'll be just giving a brief overview of what the courses and what the things we are providing at Med Exam Expert. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining the webinar. And thank you, Dr. Maryam, for having such a good webinar and giving the description of FCPS and MRCOG.
You're welcome, Anam.
Yeah, so after discussing such a good, go flow of the work, let's discuss about what we are providing. So everyone, we will be giving the courses definitely, as we know that there is no September attempt happening for MRCOG, so it is also itself a big news for the people who are going for MRCOG, because most of the people, they were supposed to join that September attempt, which is not happening. So now the focus or the trend of the student is that they will be going for July or the January 2024 exam. So for the both of the batches, we have courses. We have launched the courses. For MRCOG 1 July, we have an ongoing regular course. Now we will be using different terms like regular course, progressive course, and workshops. So regular course is something which is best for the people who don't have prepare on their own, and they need the proper detailed guidance about the things and about all the topics of MRCOG 1. There are good senior faculty with us. We have Dr. Helmi, Dr. Desiree, Dr. Mavish, Dr. Maryam is there to guide, Dr. Ramya is there. So with good faculty, there are live sessions in that course. There are all the PDFs available for that those live sessions as well. So after each session, what we do is that we give the topic test of that session or that module, which helps students to understand that topic very well and get their self assess as well, right? So the beauty of the study with med exam is that we don't only just make you study, we also give you a chance to assess yourself, to let you know that where you stand and how much effort you need more to go with the preparation. Then that is about the regular course. It will include a topic test as well. There are mocks, there is mini mocks. Definitely we do the workshop on biostats as well. That is also a very fundamental part of the course, of the regular course basically. And for the progressive, we also basically do that workshop. So it is also itself a very, very good workshop, which will cover all the biostats for part one. And it would be a great experience for anyone who would join, because when you will be in the course, and definitely with many years of the good result, now we are very much capable to say that yeah, definitely you will not need anything else if you will follow the good guidelines, if you will follow the schedule. Then this course and these mentors who have been here with for so many years with us, you will get to pass this exam, inshallah. Second thing is progressive course for July. Now the people who have concerned that live sessions of regular course are already on the way and they have missed out many of the live session. So we have a news that we have a progressive course as well. Now progressive is termed for the crash course or something which is less duration than a regular course. If you go about the progressive course, it is the course where you get to revise quickly, quicker than that the regular course, because in regular course we take like a week to discuss one module, then do topic test. But in a crash course or a progressive course, we do it very quickly. We go with a schedule, and we properly follow that very quickly with Dr. Mahvish Mubashir. Most of the people will know here. So we do that, and definitely it is also a schedule thing. There are live sessions in it, but it's a more quick and crisp revision of the most important things there. So anyone who is going for July, we recommend that you join that progressive course. And it would be really great, because someone who has missed the live session of the regular, they can definitely opt for the progressive course for now. And apart from that, any student who need any kind of guidance in exam booking and exam, you can say that when the booking windows basically open, we have a team. We have Miss Fatma there, we have Yaver, we have Muhira. So we have the team of the good people who have good you can say grip over the exam booking as well. And even if someone is feeling that their card is being declined on the day of the payment, we can also help you with that. Definitely we will help you end to end. We will not leave you anywhere until you go and sit for that exam. And definitely when you go for exam and you give the exam, that only depends upon your good luck and then preparation, of course. So before that, we will help you in all the means. We will help you properly. And anyone who is now aspiring to go for this January attempt of 2024, the team med exam expert along with mentors, we are ready to help you out. You can join and subscribe to any of the plans for the January 24. Definitely we have launched the regular course for now. And the students who feel that they are a little bit slow with learning, Dr. Maryam have also described that the good duration is about few months. People can crack Mrcog-1. But if someone feels that they are not so quick with study, or they don't get the ample time to study within 3 to 4 months, what you can do is you can just aim for January 24 and then start studying from now along with the July students and do the double revision of all the things. And we are 100% positive that you will pass this exam again this time, or January result. It was a perfect and awesome result. We had many good percentages and many people who have passed. And so this is all. If you need any kind of guidance, the numbers that are being shared here, we will be available there. We will be guiding you all, and we can have a call, we can have a message if you want any exam booking discussion, etc. Anything. Always team med exam expert is available. So Dr. Maryam and all, thank you so much. This was all. If you have any query, just leave in the chat box. We will be replying. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anam. And thank you, Fatma. Fatma has shared all the details. Now, if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask us so that we would be ending this webinar. Okay, there is no query still. If you have any query, you can ask in the WhatsApp group, which is ACE July, ACE MRCOG July 2023. You can ask there, you can directly inbox me, you can directly inbox our team. So thank you everyone for attending the webinar. Ramazan Mubarak to all of you, and remember me on your prayers. Allah Hafiz. Thank you, Anam. Thank you so much.